Hey guys, have you heard about ancient Egyptian light bulbs? There are many conspiracy theories regarding ancient Egypt, and one of them is about light bulbs. Some people believe that the ancient Egyptians had electric light bulbs thousands of years ago. According to these people, the ancient Egyptians were far more advanced than we think, and they had access to electricity. How else could they have had light bulbs? Today we're going to talk about ancient Egyptian light bulbs. We will discuss the famous Dendera light bulb and what we can learn from it. You will also learn why many researchers believe that this artifact is fake. Let's get started. The Dendera light bulb. The Dendera light bulb was found in 1826 by a French soldier named Jean-François Champollion. It was found at the archaeological site of Dendera, which is located near Cairo. The artifact was discovered inside a tomb that belonged to a priest. The artifact looks like a glass sphere with a metal stand. One end of the metal stand has a spiral pattern, while the other end has a hook. The spiral end was likely used to hold a wick, while the hook was used to hang the light bulb. It was made around 150 BC. The artifact is currently stored at the Louvre Museum in Paris. Researchers had different opinions about the Dendera light bulb. Some researchers believed that it was an advanced artifact that proved that the ancient Egyptians had access to electricity. Other researchers believed that it was a simple oil lamp. This was the majority opinion. According to these researchers, the spiral was for holding a wick for an oil lamp. The oil would be placed in the glass sphere and the wick would be lit. This would produce a small amount of light and heat. The hook would then be used to hang the lamp. In recent years, new theories about the Dendera light bulb have been proposed. Many researchers now believe that the Dendera light bulb was not an oil lamp. Instead, it was likely used as a container for perfumes and cosmetics. There is no evidence to support the idea that it was used as a light source. The reason why it was placed in the tomb was likely because it was valuable, and the ancient Egyptians believed that their pharaohs would need their favorite perfumes and cosmetics in the afterlife. Theories about ancient Egyptian electricity. Now let's take a look at the theories that suggest that the ancient Egyptians had access to electricity. According to these theories, the ancient Egyptians built large complexes, such as the pyramids and temples, without the use of electricity. They also had tools and devices that required electricity, such as the light bulb. Unfortunately, there is no concrete evidence to support these claims. Some people claim that the Egyptians used electricity from the sky. According to these people, the Egyptians worshipped the sky god Horus. Horus was often depicted with a sun disk on his head. This is proof that the Egyptians knew that the sun was a giant ball of burning gas. They also knew that lightning was electricity. Since the Egyptians knew that the sun and lightning were sources of energy, they likely knew how to harness these energy sources. The people claim that the Egyptians built machines that harness the Earth's energy. These machines would have been very similar to modern-day generators. Unfortunately, we don't have much information about these supposed machines. What we do know is that the ancient Egyptians were very advanced for their time period. They developed a writing system, built massive structures, and had a complex religion. It's also important to note that the ancient Egyptians kept secrets very well. Their knowledge was often hidden from outsiders. It's possible that their knowledge of electricity was lost over time due to their secrecy. In conclusion, the ancient Egyptians were very advanced for their time period. There is no doubt about that. They accomplished many things that we are still trying to understand today. However, there is no concrete evidence that they had access to electricity. The Dendera light bulb is a great example of how something can be misinterpreted. Many people saw the Dendera light bulb and thought it was a light bulb. In reality, it was most likely used for storing perfume or cosmetics. While it's fun to speculate about ancient Egyptian light bulbs and electricity, we must rely on facts and evidence. There is no denying that the ancient Egyptians were advanced, but there is no evidence that they had light bulbs or any other electrical devices. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.